All right, so I've made a slightly more complete table here. Left column, first column, always independent variable, and it was the color of shirt that Mullen wears each day for the 30 days of September. So we're in September, we're on, well, obviously I've jumped in the future here, but red shirt, orange shirt, yellow, blue, purple, and brown. At the end of September, we've counted them up. I wore red shirt 5 times. I didn't wear orange or yellow shirts. 5 blue, 15 purple, and 5 brown. That concept adds up to 30, so there's a total of 30 days, 30 shirts, 30 choices. Now, this is a way of analyzing the data so that we can actually see patterns. Now, clearly see that there's a lot of purple here, but a lot of people see trends better when they turn them into pictures, and that's what graphs are for. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, going to draw a graph. I'm going to sketch it out on the whiteboard here before I take some actual graph paper and draw it carefully and properly with a pencil, just so that you can highlight to you where parts of the graph are supposed to be drawn. So we have y-axis all the way down the side, x-axis across the bottom. So we've got y and x. The variable you change, which was the color of the shirt, always on the x-axis. So the independent variable is always on the x-axis. And in this case, it was color of shirt. Up the y-axis, what we were counting, what we were measuring. So here we have the dependent variable. And in this case, it was the number of times I chose that shirt color. So I'm just going to write number of times chosen. There aren't any units to number of times, so I don't need to put anything on there. Now, we know from our table of results that the maximum number of shirt choices was 15. So I'm going to carefully split this into 3 for 5, 10, and 15. 0 is here. Since our choices were categories of color, we need to draw ourselves a bar chart. So I'm going to separate those out. So we had red. There's no point in doing orange and yellow because they weren't included. And well, there weren't results, but they were included. So I'm going to include them. Red, yellow, orange, blue, purple, and brown. So I've got my x-axis, y-axis. X-axis always has the independent variable. Y-axis always has the dependent variable. And then you carefully plot your numbers. So the red was 5. So I'd use my ruler and draw my bar across there. 5. Draw it down. This is very ugly. I'll do it much better on the graph. Orange and yellow had nothing. Blue was 5. Brown was 5. And purple was 15. Now, that's considerably more obvious than what the table was showing us. And this is why we use a graph.